Hey everybody, Ed Homewood, Old Guy Hi-Fi channel. Hope everyone's doing well today. I want to wish all of you a very happy new year and thank you for a wonderful year for the Old Guy Hi-Fi channel. This video is going to be about my products of the year. So sit back, relax, and we're going to discuss who wins this coveted award. Well, product of the year is very much a subjective criteria. I'm doing this based on product I really enjoyed, not necessarily the best measurement or the best looking or the most expensive. Those things don't matter to me. The product of the year wins because it encouraged me to listen to more music longer. And that's really the bottom line for me, is the enjoyment of music and the engagement that those products can give us. So let's get started on the list. Well, the first product is going to be Amp of the Year. And that goes, and in the contenders for this were the Hagel H590, the Rogue FiiO 2, the Cambridge Edge A, the Orchard Audio Star Crimson, but you needed a preamp. So this is kind of integrated amp of the year, let me put it this way. The Galleon TS120 SE. But the winner is, without question, the Black Ice F22 at $3,200, the way I tested it. That amplifier is magnificent. It's well built. It sounds great. It has that wonderful Jim Fosgate Odyssey circuit in it, so it behaves like a solid state amplifier in its damping factor and its ability to control woofers and the bass response, and it just does a marvelous job. I really enjoyed it. So, Amp of the Year goes to the Black Ice F22. So, the next product of the year is going to be Speaker of the Year, and I had some good choices. I had the Triangles. I have a bunch of other speakers, the Dolly Opticons. I've had some really nice speakers in here, but the ones that kept me listening longer and engaged me and just grabbed me by the scruff of the neck and said, come with me, we're going on a journey, and no kidding, long and deep into the night and long and deep into the catalog, was the Neil Blanchard Design MLTL6 stand mount transmission line speakers. These are amazing. Now, do not for 1 second discount these because it's a DIY project. You can buy just the plans for $100. Neil will cut you on a CNC machine, Baltic Birch, ready to go flat pack for $350 plus shipping, or with the special order, and you have to discuss it with Neil, he will sell you an assembled pair starting at $2,300. The blue ones you see back there would be extra because of the upcharge for the blue. These are really well designed. The speaker components, which you source from Matasound, crossover components, so forth, this is extraordinarily well designed. The crossover is of the highest quality components. There is no steel in the signal pathway. These things make remarkable bass. They make an amazing stereo image. Just wonderful, detailed, smooth, never harsh, never fatiguing. They paired well with everything I plugged them into. They just did an absolutely outstanding job. I really like them. And again, just because they're DIY doesn't mean they're not good. They are really good. So, Speaker of the Year goes to the Neil Blanchard Design MLTL6 stand mount transmission line speakers. Oh, by the way, the stands are available as well for $400. Well, what's the next product? Well, the next product is going to be a controversial one, and I know I'll get a million comments because I do every time I mention it. It is going to be the Streamer of the Year. And my Streamer of the Year, without question, is the Cambridge Audio MXN10 at its new low price of $399. This is the best sounding streamer under $1,000, bar none. Now, when I say best sounding, I don't really use the internal DAC. It's an ESS Sabre DAC. It is a very good sounding DAC. I'm not an ESS Sabre fan. I use the unit as a digital transport. So I use the optical or the coaxial output to feed external DACs. And almost everything you've seen me review that includes a DAC or includes an amplifier or includes speakers, I have used the MXN10 as one of the components, as a source component. Because again, I'm a source first guy. If I'm not streaming it off Artivon on my PC into the DAC, I'm streaming it from the MXN10 into the DAC. So, The Stream Magic 4 module that is in the MX-N10 is exactly the same as the Stream Magic modules in all their expensive standalone streamers. It is exactly the same Stream Magic software, which is robust and easy to use and very powerful. It is just an excellent combination, and it offers me the sound quality that I don't believe any other streamer, Weem, Eversolo, iFi, Blue Sound, I don't believe any of them can hold a candle to the Cambridge Stream Magic products, and especially at $399, the MX-N10. So that's my streamer of the year. So the next one is going to be my DAC of the year, price no consideration. So obviously it's going to be the Live Harmony DAC, the beautiful R2R resistor ladder DAC from Live at $2,700. This is without question probably to date the best DAC I've heard, and it is absolutely marvelous. It is extraordinarily well built. It has a sound quality that no other DAC has come close to in my system as of yet. Just an absolutely wonderful piece. Again, the Live Harmony DAC, just a marvelous piece, $2,700, and it is my DAC of the year, price no consideration. Now, I'm going to do DAC of the year with price as a consideration. So taking price as a factor, my DAC of the year is without question the Geshelli J2S AK4499 with stock op amps, and the stock power supply comes in at $480 out of the box. This is an absolutely marvelous DAC. It is wonderful. And if you wanted to save a little money, you could also use the J2S with the AK4493. Now I've got it equipped at the price of $480 with a USB because I do USB. Either one of the J2S DACs is extraordinarily good. I happen to have a preference to the $4499. Now, the socketed Geshelli DACs give you the ability to roll op amps. They also, you can roll, and use different power supplies, and you guys just saw I did a video on the power supplies, and I found the power supply, depending on which one you chose, and it was the $28 one or the FiiO, worked really well. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret because it's another video coming. I've been running my J2S off of a battery pack, and that's been really, really good. So anyway, DAC of the year, price is a factor, the Geshelli J2S AK4499 with a USB module at $480, but with the stock op amps and stock power supply. Well, I thought I'd throw another one in there. This is my under $200 DAC of the year, and it goes without question to the Duke Audio DAC Q11. This is a wonderful piece of gear. I really, really like this DAC. It gives you the unique ability to have two DAC chips. So you got one side is the ESS Saber and one side is the AKM 4493, and you can switch back and forth. Now, you cannot take and blend the two into a single output. There's one output for the AKM, one output for the ESS. You need to run two cables to your amplifier, and if you want to switch, you have to do it at the amplifier from AKM side to ESS side. But it has rollable op amps, although they have little effect on the ESS side because closer scrutiny on the board shows that there are two Texas Instruments OPA 1656s soldered to the board on the ESS side. So anyway, the wonderful thing is it's a preamp. It's got all the goes intos and goes out as you want to. Roll in the op amps. It is really a well-built, really good sounding, and I prefer the AKM side by a mile, but it is a wonderful DAC. It's fun to play with. I put some really good op amps in it, and it did. It changed the character of it and improved it without question. But even stock out of the box, if you don't want to roll op amps, it is a really good DAC for under $200. So the Duke Audio DAC Q11 at $160. That's my under $200 DAC of the year. Now let's move over to the desktop a little bit, and I want to do my desktop headphone / DAC of the year. And I've had a couple of really good ones in here, but without question, the one that wins for me, hands down, is the FiiO K9 AKM DAC amp preamp. It's got a line in. It is a marvelous piece. It has the AKM 4499 chipset that I love so much. It has a built-in linear power supply already. It's got high-end TI op amps in it already, and you can't swap it. As a matter of fact, it's really hard to open up. But it is a marvelously well-built unit. It has balanced output on XLR. It has balanced output on 4.4. It's got a single-ended quarter-inch output. It's got analog in, it's got USB in, it's got optical in, it's got coax in, it's got balanced out, it's got single-ended out. It doesn't come with a remote control, but it's built like a tank, and it just sounds so good. as a headphone amp, it is without question the best one I've heard all year. Even as a DAC, it would be in the running, and it was in consideration for DAC of the year with price as a factor at $529. It's not an inexpensive product. I just thought the Geshelli edged it out. But if you need a really good DAC and a really good headphone preamp, or headphone amp, then the K9 AKM is the way to go. The FiiO K9 AKM at $529. That is my headphone slash DAC amp of my headphone amp slash DAC of the year. So now headphone of the year, and again, probably no surprise for you guys. It is the FiiO FT5 open back magnetic planar headphones at $449. These are amazing. They're really well built. They're beautiful sounding. They come with a gorgeous leather carry case, 2 sets of pads, all the cables and adapters you would ever need. And I'm telling you what, those FT5s and the K9 AKM is a combination. Yeah, it's close to $1,000, but it's a combination sound quality wise. I don't think you can beat at twice the price. It is that good. So my headphone of the year, without question, the FiiO FT5. Now, I've had them for a while, but you haven't seen a review on them. This is my desktop speaker of the year. You've seen them in some other videos, and I recommended them in my Best Buys for the year, I think, video. It is the Philharmonic True Mini Monitors. Oh, amazing speaker. Available in blue or black at $380, or natural or actual wood grain finish at $480. The Philharmonic True Mini Monitors are an awesome sounding speaker. On the desktop, they're amazing. Actually, on stands, near field listening, they're wonderful. They're really high end. They're very well built. They have an excellent sound quality. Just a wonderful sounding speaker. And I think at $380, blue or black, it's a steal. It is an absolute steal. I'd put them up against anything else in that price range. I'd put them up against anything costing half again as much. They're just such good sounding speakers. Beautiful crossover networks. You'll see when I do the full review on them, which unfortunately won't be out until after the new year, but it is just a marvelous sounding speaker, and I really, really endorse them a great deal. So my desktop speaker of the year is the Philharmonic True Mini Monitor at $380 for blue or black. What's next? Well, the next product category is accessory of the year, and there's a ton of them that I could have chosen, and you guys haven't seen them, but I have them here. Isoacoustics Gaia 2s and 3s on the bottoms of my speaker stands, isopucks to isolate the CD transports I have here, turntable platform, isolated turntable platform. Those have been really, really great. But the one that I think would be the most noticeable improvement, absolutely, and I just did a video about it, is the FiiO PL50 linear power supply at $128 plus shipping. It is, with free shipping, $128. This thing made a big difference, and it's robust and really well built. Big toroidal transformer inside, Nippon Chemicon capacitors and Rubicon capacitors in the unit itself. Very robust, very well built. 3 amps output available. It does both 12 and 15 volt, only one at a time. The only drawback to it, I wish, is it had 2 power outputs, so I could drive 2 12 volt devices off a single power supply. But putting that in with the Geshelli Daisy, with the optional 2590 op amps in it, brought the performance of that DAC up to a level that exceeded, in my estimation, the Cord Cutis and the Pontus 12H I reviewed earlier. So again, the FiiO PL50 linear power supply, big thumbs up from me. And again, $128 free shipping from AliExpress. Now, it is FiiO, the company's storefront on AliExpress, so it is a reliable way to purchase it. So anyway, the PL50 is my accessory of the year. Well, the much coveted Old Guy Hifi Channel Product of the Year award, and this is a completely subjective award, and it is not based on anything other than how the product made me feel, how easy it was for me to interact with it, how much joy and pleasure I got from it, and it is an absolutely simple choice for me. It is, without question, the Cambridge EVO 150 at $3,000. I cannot tell you how much joy this unit has brought to me and my family. It is a very high-end audiophile sounding product, without question. Don't think just because it's an all-in-one that it is an audiophile. I'll put it up against almost anything you want. It is one of the best sounding Class D amps I've ever heard. It has a beautiful full Class A preamp section. It has the amazing Cambridge Audio Stream Magic 4 module and Stream Magic software. It has a very good phono preamp. It has balanced inputs. It has multiple speaker outputs. It has line level outputs. It has subwoofer outputs. It has everything you need in one box, and it's gorgeous, and it's got a big, beautiful display, and it is simple and easy to use, and you can control the whole thing from the Stream Magic app on your tablet from your easy chair, and I promise you, you will get a sound quality that rivals anything else in its anything else in its price category, even if it is a standalone amp. It is a wonderful product. So my product of the year is the Cambridge EVO 150. Well, there we go, the much coveted Old Guy Hi-Fi Awards for the year. And again, it is a purely subjective list. It's the product that I liked the best in those particular categories. It's the product that engaged me the most. And I'm sure I'll get a lot of comments, and that's great. Please remember, don't ask me about product I haven't reviewed. Go back and look in the playlist, go back and look in the video history. If I've done a review on it, ask me a question, but I can't tell you if a KEF speaker is going to pair well with an NAD amplifier because I haven't made that combination, so I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate your comments and I appreciate your support. And if you want to support the channel, I'd appreciate your like and your subscription. About 60% of you who watch these videos are not subscribed, and it would help the channel a great deal if you did. As my subscriber count grows, manufacturers are more and more willing to loan me product for review so I can show you guys some cool stuff. And I have got some way cool stuff here you're going to see in the new year. I mean, really cool stuff. So please like, subscribe. If you wish to support the channel, there's a thank you button at the bottom of the video window. There's also a membership link in the pinned comment and in the video description. There will be in the video description a list of all of these products, and yes, some of them will have affiliate links, and you guys know how that works. There are other affiliate links in the video description. There are my playlists. Please comment. Let me know. What did you think? What was your product of the year if you have such a product? Do you have a suggestion maybe for something I can review next year? I have to reach out to those manufacturers, and sometimes they just don't respond. So I'll try, I always try, but please keep in mind, it's up to the manufacturer what I get. So anyway, I think that's everything I need to say. Like, subscribe, comment. If you want to, you can follow me on Instagram. My name is Ed Homewood. This is the Old Guy Hi-Fi channel, and I would like to wish you and your families a very, very happy new year and all the best for 2025. And I'm looking forward to a wonderful year with us together. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Old Guy Hi-Fi talking true. Stereo dreams he shares with you. Feel the rhythms break through music's heartbeat.